Alô, alô. Tá normal.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. If you don't keep your fuss.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Eu não sei forçando. É foda, ele abre o aplicativo.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Como é que faz pra colocar aqui?
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Não é por isso que ele explode aqui no drama, cara. Não parece mais assim.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Tô entendendo isso aqui.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Vou colocar capa. Vamos ver se não dá pra mudar tudo aqui. Vai.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar
Ah, por aqui.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Pronto.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Pronto, tá com capa. Coloquei. Segui. Aí. Ai, ai, ai. Bom, vamos começar. Hoje eu quero fazer a quest prelúdio pra Nod-krai. Vamos pro caralho. Vamos jogar com esse time. Se eu jogo de alguma coisa, depois de Charamute, ele vai estar lá. Itemzinho do meu avô ainda. Esse boneco é uma merda, mas não morre. Tá buildado, né, cara? Não acho que a quest vai ser difícil, então tá de boa jogar com esse boneco aqui. Uma ruínas das chamas, voltam das sombras das flores, notam parece ter recebido alguns convidados inesperados. Não sei quanto tempo dura essa quest, vou tentar fazer tudo hoje. Normalmente, eu vou fazer de qualquer jeito, nem que eu fique até mais tarde. Só se acontecer alguma coisa eu faço. Mas é outro sim.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
Dá pra mutar? Ah, tá.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety.
Them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't...
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Nod-krai soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
Huh, fair point.
Tô só 40
It's been a while
dias pra
since we
nós
got to fight
parar.
together. One last hurrah, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach. The automatons have...
Awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along.
No way, bro!
Bora aí. Pô, podia ter upado isso. Eu tava com vontade de usar ele. Vai ter que farmar, é preguiça. Alguma hora eu vou upar ele. Eu não tenho pedra mesmo. Tô pobre de pedra. Tem nessa?
Where are they? Must fight. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Perdi!
Don't be scared. Going in!
Unsightly insects!
Perdi!
My guiding stars! Dare to mess with me? Ha. We'll see about that! Here's... The night is full.
Eu acho que eu vou deixar pra lá a ideia de jogar de caramujo. Eu acho melhor não.
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa. Okay. She's... a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this an...
Return home,
She spoke!
Paimon. Travel.
What? You heard that?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's...
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending... If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's... So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex.
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
Vai afiar. Jornada para casa, canção da lua nova. Eita. Esse rolaria o velho. Acho que não, porque ele tá level 50, se não me engano. É mó legal, bom. É, não vai rolar. Sem pedras. Eu não vou descarar muito no jogo. Olha o esquerdo mesmo. Pega o Czinho de amizade dela. Tudo.
These automatons. I wonder what lies behind their behavioral patterns. Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued, I'm sure she'll be fine. But I'd best keep an eye on her just in case. Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off trying to keep up with you and...
No way, bro!
Eu gosto do Kakuku. Lá no evento foi muito bom no... O pessoal de Nathan foi pra Fontaine. Aquela discussão entre o Ororon e o Ifa. Tuturu.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a...
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle, but I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intent...
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how...
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code.
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in that land before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
Não serviu no caso.
She woke up!
Huh. All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow.
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code?
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again! Why would her memories be...
You said something about returning home earlier. Where...
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just can't act like, when you know something. But the harder you try to remember it...
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain.
Robots can feel pain, too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians... In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms.
Whoa, slow down!
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind and you send your disciple on to stop him from treating it like a vacation. You might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can...
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve?
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Vai ter alguma coisa a ver por causa do dispositivo dela? Que é tecnologia da fonte secreta. Ela tá perto da fonte secreta.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. it seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other...
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
De certa forma, esse cara é muito traumado. Não, aquele é uma marionete.
Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call...
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! As far as Paimon's aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully human.
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal...
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is...
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash...
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting... Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh.
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on.
Is this a broom?
Wait! She really is a
Well, very good indeed. Now then.
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just...
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up! Don't you think this is a...
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Accelerate cleaning floor.
Yeah.
Speedrun. Ué. Eu sou cego?
Accelerating.
Quebrou o jogo, velho.
Accelerating. Defensive mode engaged. Installation chamber deployed. Defensive mode engaged. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Speedrun, filho.
Sorting small objects.
já do que apenas o viajeiro. Como é?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsetia fruit. Category: Nutritional Science.
Essa história... Ah, é coisa de reencarnação, deve ser lá de Nazan, né? Deve ser uma nova.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Pika's reading.
Introduction of Ancient Machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated. Author displays a high...
What in the world? That isn't classical literature.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions but no plot. Category: Martial...
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
Falei?
She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Vai sugar o pergaminho.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Primeiro momento eu não tô conhecendo não, mas esse cabelo aqui deve ficar parece coisa de contorno.
Relative. No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure...
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get...
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed... He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochcon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the Yonka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not where Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
Dá porradão. Ela deu mesmo.
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't it?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold on for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Bora. Fazer uma mapinha do verão. Vou prestar pra ele ou vai ser quest? Vou precisar ferrou. Se eu me teleporto ele vai falar. Vou ler a carta. Ai, mas tô curioso que eu quero ver. Maradivari, quero ver um boss novo. Tá bonitão ele, o Bakunawa. Container de Sumero. Ele já é
Inefa?
Inefa! They found you at last!
My apologies.
Oh no. Your memory's gone again?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru.
So, are you her manufacturers? Or,
No way. None of us have that kind of skill.
I know?
From now on, your name's Inefa.
Do treino.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Inefa!
Looks like she's getting worse.
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what...
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Washin, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nod-krai.
Nod-krai?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nod-krai. It kind of brings together the drifters from all...
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nod-krai.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They've made some big moves in Nod-krai lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local...
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is...
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come...
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines.
Weird machines? Secret source at Inefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and...
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get...
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, Anne Shalonen is the one who woke her up.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Inefa. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Nap...
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. And as for the memory thing, Inefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was until one day you were sweeping the floor and suddenly you forgot your own strength. The worst part of that was, Inefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Inefa has been searching for... Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nod-krai recently, and you noticed. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew.
No.
Seria legal se encontrar com o pequenino aqui. Eu acho que não volta mais.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse. But it only lasted a moment. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now, I wonder if that battle just made things worse. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan.
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea.
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching this.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound.
So, why don't you all stick around here and your ship got attacked? And since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you...
Yeah, I was just thinking. We could do with a breather.
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a...
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with him.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she...
A backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything.
I do. I also know that every time you say that...
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanichi! Oh, and bye, Hal. Actually, that's weird.
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my pro- Oh, the last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing!
Perdão.
If I could pull off this trick, it'll be so cool.
Do you think Anefa will like this gift we got her?
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishiki or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight! You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep? Yes, it's us! Anyway...
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after...
Neva said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's...
Huh. So, look, she's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much.
Uh-huh. So that's why you made her this...
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it.
But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nod-krai have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said to...
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Inevitable?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, to be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell.
Ah, no wonder.
You were?
So, what about your mom then?
No, she's from Nod-krai. She met my dad after he moved there. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least...
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how Inefa's doing.
You bet! And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back.
Who knows? Seems like she takes... Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never...
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of... Oh, really? Thanks, Tumaini.
Poxa, canal. Passarinho que voando. Acho que nem precisava, demorou mais eu pegando passarinho. E aí, né?
Threat eliminated. Scan. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect...
It's more like a...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function?
It doesn't have a function. It's...
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift...
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory.
Yes, exactly. You got it.
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Miss...
No! That's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it...
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little... That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, you were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkam doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishk. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge... Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else... All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. And cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
Não, eu tô com as coisas na cabeça, mas eu vou esperar, não vou falar não, porque senão eu faço vergonha.
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest.
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Okay.
Memory data? So... what about...
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding But if I do not recall my memories...
So, is this why you've been...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy.
Perdão.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days.
It's all right. She'll be in...
She never came back. I guess I'll...
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those
Arieta, Amu, Dwashin.
Huh? Inefa?
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon.
Nod-krai. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to network. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me?
Phew!
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be
finding near synonyms for mind and conflict? Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to. Wherever that might... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and... I guess you could say it's somewhere you... Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. I'm sure it'll be somewhere you've... Of course, everyone's situation.
Okay. Recorded under...
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't... Someone's looking for us. Oh, don't be afraid to recover your memories.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Okay, me responde. Como é que não vai chegar um ponto só pra ir para o Chicano? Não é possível que ela seja o Chicano, velho. Toalha. Achei toalha, manda sua divinação.
Oh, it's Lolly.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters.
Ancient history.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but after you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Sovereign Ruler? So what?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau... well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memory.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, a house seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it...
What? Ineppa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else.
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineppa so far. And as her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the... After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only it's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse, if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the...
What a bizarre method of execution.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something...
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when... Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Take it easy.
Hello, traveler. Well, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Ineppa might be connected to.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Ineppa responds. And apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And when the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from—
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to—
Chaska? What?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us—
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different person?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what if Lianka was here? I have every confidence. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it.
Fine, fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that?
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any— Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back—
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska?
Paimon, you were supposed—
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure—
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first?
Eu não vou, mas eu teleporto. Ai. Não. Pelo menos achar que é fácil, é igual passarinho. Corsauro. Cadê? Ah, tá. Dois. Eles aprenderam a jogar com Chaska, rapaziada. Faz 30 anos que eu não jogo com ela.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Deixa na mão do teu pai.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Ai.
Installation chamber deployed.
Into the void! Search! Yeah!
Hard-hitting exclusive!
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep...
Well. An ancient relic from Nat. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest.
But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back.
No trailer mencionava.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now, I still...
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation function. Finished. Please.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times before.
More random map.
Reconnecting.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us...
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. So the Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
So all the recent automaton attacks?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or...
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to... me.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with...
I think... she wants me to go with her to...
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So... Inefa is...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't try. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all...
Eu sei onde é o território. Permita-me.
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory?
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting weirder by the second.
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Travel.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of... The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nod-krai, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How...
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just...
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought...
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
Inefa, of course. But still.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business...
Nah.
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning.
Understood. Destination canceled. Yes. New destination.
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the coast is clear?
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things.
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens.
Huh? Why did it stop moving? Is it malfunctioning?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Zhuo Xin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
É bom, relaxa.
You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Bianca's mother survived? Surely there'd be...
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Arieta to safety. If you have to leave the area...
Mata. Manda bala. Suga.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone?
Dois tempos, rapidinho.
Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Smile!
Tô claramente invisível aqui.
Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the...
Hey, that was pretty clear.
Getting closer. Increased activity and language. Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochka.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the...
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Anefa? Oh no! What's she doing? Traveler? Are we going after her?
Vamos atrás, eu quero caos.
Alright then.
Nada perto, viu? Não. Deixa dar bem. Quando tem elétrico, não tem nada pra entrar lá dentro. Ou tem algum time de carregar? Tá tendo a chasca. Chasca. Da chasca. Ai. Demorou ali pra bufar também a reação. Essa coisa é muito violenta.
Ah, there she is! And Emma, wait for us!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatu to control. Currently, I am but a lonely service bottle. But in the 8th sovereign ruler, the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
Legal, os soberanos foram reduzidos a robozinhos.
The 8th Lord?
Soberanos aqui de Oscana, nada a ver com os soberanos que lutaram contra o primordial.
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Lianka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she...
How does forgetting everything?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place, each time you feel yourself turning.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind, but since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the...
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish.
From now on, your name's Inafa.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! My boy's finished my...
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely, too.
Yes, I too must
Bora.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunction is part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Puta que pariu. Kumilakan. Invadimos o laboratório furioso, se eu havia ensinado aos humanos a utilizar o produto. Usei frutíferas de mel para acalmá-lo, não perdi que me explicasse o ocorrido. Segundo ele, parece uma comunidade humana na cidade de Umalaquá misteriosamente dominou o poder dos suas companhias. Nos últimos 3 meses, eles destruíram mais de vilarejos, sacrificaram cerca de pessoas como oferendas humanas. E os corpos lançados na água chegaram a bloquear até mesmo as turbulências durante o chão. O líder desse grupo se autoproclamava herdeiro de Chá, alegando que encerraria a era dos dragões e os humanos de Natlântia. Ah, lembrei. Eu lembro que esse dia eu tava vendo no trailer de Nod-krai mostrando os personagens, que a Lauma, ela fala que ela é descendente de Hiperbórea, né? Que são os ciclos de... que já teve tempo aqui. Que é Hiperbórea, Natlântia, Remúria e o que está agora. Sobre uma única bandeira. Roki, Hatiki, Obala, Kalahum, suprimiu a revolta em apenas 2 dias. O conquistador arrogante foi afogado no banheiro por sua concubina favorita, que ele havia raptado. Sem seu líder, a mergulhou em guerra civil e se fragmentou. Mas o segredo do que já havia se espalhado, completamente impossível de conter nesse momento. Se não fosse tu, esse Lorde de Guerra suave sem coração mole. Então quem mais poderia ter cometido também loucura se não? Como é que fala isso? Não terminou a frase, apenas murmurou essas palavras. No fundo, ele não parece se importar com o fato de que os humanos tenham aprendido a usar tudo. Sua ira vem do fato de ver o uso tão superficial profanar sua vida. Mas eu me importo. Não consigo entender porque o Kukan, afinal ninguém mais faria tamanho serviço, teria dado serviço aos humanos. Eu fui compreender que essas pequenas vidas trazidas pelos usurpadores celestial. Tá falando do primordial. Mas não entendo porque eu optaria por um método tão cruel para incitá-los à autodestruição. É como colocar uma faca entrojada na bebê em pranto. É uma crueldade deu. O que mais eu poderia esperar além de mais morte? Fui encontrar com o Kukan em segredo e o confrontei diretamente, perguntando quais eram as verdadeiras intenções. Como sempre, ele adotou a postura orgulhosa e impenetrável, fingindo ser insoldável. E com frieza negou todas as acusações. Disse que eu não estava realmente preocupado com os interesses do nosso povo, mas apenas tentando aproveitar a oportunidade para ganhar mais poder. Por isso deixei levar por calúnia, por isso me deixei levar por calúnia todas. Ri de tanta raiva que não cheguei a comer paga. Rebati suas palavras e fui embora. Ele é sempre assim, despreza os semelhantes, zomba, compartilha o sangue e nunca compartilha o pensamento com os outros dragões. Mas ainda assim se ressente por não ser compreendido por ele. Mas se não revela o que carrega no coração, como espera que alguém entenda suas intenções? O rei é tolerante demais. Tanto que o próprio Kukan já não sabe mais o que é certo e o que é errado. Afinal, seja qual for o caminho que ele escolha, o rei sempre acolhe com a mesma gentileza. E justamente por isso ele fica cada vez mais perdido, pois não importa onde ele ande, a luz que se vê é sempre a mesma. E assim ele já distingue mais estrada e dele. Toda a desconfiança que ele dirige aos outros no fundo é desconfiança de si mesmo. Não, mesmo textão.
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Esqueci, eu lembro dessa mecânica. Não matei a primeira vez que eu vi ela. Aí é foda, né, hoje?
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Eu lembro. Não tinha isso que eu faço. Não, só tô cabaço.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
Time to go.
Registro Sacerdote 2. O povo do Florista só precisa gravar ainda mais. A maioria dos demais tolera. Mas quando incentiva, os humanos usam para se matarem, alguns até encorajam como meio da população. Ou simplesmente como uma forma de preferir. A torrente de refugiados, o mando para o norte cresce cada vez mais. E as notícias que trazem se tornam cada vez mais horríveis. Chefe de Cachopinique ofereceu sua filha em casamento ao Rua, na chance de conquistar sua aliança. O Rua arrancaram o seu e para marchar sobre a aldeia deles. Pois seus estoques de alimentos eram mais abundantes. Eles não compreendem como os e ainda assim, imitam nossos filhos, sendo matando sentido aos deuses suas ilusões. Conversei com quem morreu. Até ela sentiu uma pontada de tristeza, embora sua compaixão fosse humana, mas por seus próprios semelhantes, reduzidos a mera fera. Cada vez mais humanos começaram a vestir capas, transformando ferramentas de massacre. Pois menos privados de inteligência, suas garras ainda bem capazes de lacerar carne com facilidade. Temonel buscou aliar-se aos humanos que iniciavam pela face, querendo aproveitar suas armas para posições eternas e vigoroso para os dragões do mundo. Mesmo os infelizes poderiam abandonar as formas aprisionadas, encontrar felicidade e consolo dentro desse sonho. Não era um plano enviado, mas sua abordagem inevitavelmente seria a supervisão dos assuntos, convidando a um sofrimento ainda maior para aquelas criaturas descendentes das estrelas. A tristeza da humanidade é sua falta de hierarquia. Dragões nascem para submeter aos senhores inferiores. Mesmo que eu me apresentasse a eles sob a forma humana, imediatamente sentiram no cheiro, reconheceram minha posição e os desejam as ordens. Pois é a lei gravada em seus caminhos que era a natureza para que se verem fortes. A prole segue o genitor e os filhos servem ao soberano. Mas os humanos são diferentes. Os humanos nascem para enganar os superiores, atormentar os fracos até trair ou massacrar o próprio que lhes deu a vida. Por nada além de ruim. Os olhos não refletem o caminho destinado, ou fazem os humanos certamente limitarão infindáveis para abandoná-lo. Sem a devida orientação e condição, repetem as mesmas atrocidades, e jamais aprender com os erros do passado. Toda a profanação da vida é uma blasfêmia, uma marcha imperdoável sobre a honra do homem. Assim, apenas ao elevar os humanos para que fiquem em pé de igualdade com os dragões, forçando-os a aprender a necessidade de que os fracos se ajoelhem perante aos fortes. E o significado de seu caminho destinado é que sua capacidade de violência poderá ser completamente purgada. É uma ideia que ainda não se concretizou. Se aqueles usurpadores de além do céu podem escalar o planeta inteiro para forçar a humanidade a submeter à ordem 5.0, por que eu não haveria de escalar meu próprio domínio? Que ele se torne um refúgio impenetrável, que nada de dentro escape e nada fora dele. Um sistema fechado de disciplina perfeita, onde o futuro da vida possa ser esculpido sem falha. Que esse plano se chame Xibalba, um título emprestado dos humanos como um domínio, cujos mitos primordiais sussurraram sobre um submundo. Caso tenham êxito, nem os soberanos régios, nem o inimigo abissal serão capazes de romper suas leis seladas. Um título apropriado para um santuário que nem mesmo os deuses podem conhecer. Os dias de vigília do rei tornam-se cada vez mais raros, e assim também nossas oportunidades de comunicarmos com ele, assim como nossas oportunidades de comunicarmos com ele. Ele aprovou o plano de Kemonel, assim como o começou a me sentir perplexo. Que tipo de caminho poderia trazer a verdadeira alegria ao nosso reino? Que tipo de caminho permitiria que essa terra prosperasse por dezenas de milhares de anos? Eu não sei. O projeto de Xibalba avança sem problemas, mas mesmo que estivesse avançando de forma perfeita, não conseguiria me convencer. Se ele aqui do poder falhou em aliviar os sofrimentos do rei, se a sabedoria que ele me concedeu não é capaz de compreender como agradá-lo de verdade, então, com que direito ouso definir o caminho destinado para todas as outras formas de vida? Talvez eu precise observar mais os humanos. Os humanos ainda não foram corrompidos por suas traições invisíveis, sendo houver de fato alguma esperança. Ele quis... Ele quis se isolar. Ele quis se toda bagaia.
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error, and unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed.
Aquele lugar mesmo. É a montanha... Montanha coisada. Você pode transferir de um para o outro. Aqui, ó, montanha sagrada antiga. Exato no mesmo lugar, essa parte.
Detected. Being unregistered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Vou te mandar aqui, ó. Tá no peito da Inefa. Pode jogar. Não é malícia,
Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. Actor, Administrator 1, Administrator 2, assume control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2, sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Olha lá o dragão. A gente interagiu com uma espada dessa na secundária. Não sei se mostra aqui, mas teve uma missão do pequenino. Acho que a gente já não tem mais objetos hoje. Eu convite pra fazer o cadê a tabuleta? Não sei se vai mostrar. Ah, ela tá aqui. Depois. Mostra, cara. A gente interagiu com uma estátua dessa e pegou o equipamento de coração dela.
Now arriving at the central zone. Good guy, Administrator 3.
Eu queria limpar.
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some servers.
Pô, eles vão ouvir não quebrando as pedras, eu acho que vão, né?
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time.
I think let's head through here. It'll take us to.
Mais um textão pra ler, vamos ler mais um texto. Registro do sacerdote Caraca. Registros do sacerdote chefe 3. Após a análise, fui visitar Gelau e pedi que me ajudasse a forjar um arco como presente de despedida para minha filha. Depois que expliquei o motivo da visita, ele permaneceu em silêncio por cerca de 2 minutos. Seus olhos turquesa arderam quando respondeu. Seria bom que se lembrasse o estava louco, de que está explorando uma gentileza que nunca lhe devia em primeiro lugar. Como ousa me pedir que me rebaixe forjando armas grosseiras parecidas humanas, insignificantes? Se fosse qualquer um além do rei ou de você a proferir por meio insolência, eu já teria arrancado a língua blasfema da boca dele e costurado com ela um novo vestido carmesim para as minhas jardeiras. Recuso. Não vou me prestar a tamanho consulto ridículo, nem que você me oferecesse 100 mil escravos a seus pés. Eu me dignaria a reconsiderar. Antes que pudesse dizer qualquer outra coisa, ela voou para longe sem olhar para trás. Recusá-lo com tanta veemência desde o início. Com o temperamento dela, isso basicamente significava um. Como era de se esperar, Gelau secretamente enviou seus servos dracônicos para entregar o arco forjado. E também mandou uma mensagem para que eu não a interpretasse mal. Esse arco foi feito por um artesão dracônico comum no território. Uma peça tosca feita com sobras sem valor. E não tinha absolutamente nada a ver com ela. Como ela afirmou, de fato não forjou nenhuma arma grosseira. Aqueles fragmentos de jardim eram que ele havia acumulado por eras, e nem mesmo poderia queimá-los. Uma pena quanto às cordas do arco, pois continuaram funcionando. Se eu soubesse, teria pedido que forjasse uma espada em vez disso. Bem, não importa. Minha querida filha certamente vai adorar esse presente de algum artesão dracônico comum. Kualka. Pensarei em como contribuir depois. Rapaziada, rapidão, eu vou encher a minha garrafa ali. Dá licença.
De volta.
Aproveitei para ir no banheiro também, né? E fazer as necessidades.
Ai.
Deixa eu checar de novo se o áudio está sendo normal. Estou a 1h30 mais. Deixa eu ver. Alô? Tá duplicado meu áudio? Alô? Não, só tô ficando doido mesmo. Eu talvez esteja duplicando mesmo. Minha vida, é o que dá pra fazer. Vamos embora. Tudo.
Everybody stand back! Knock him down.
Dá uma voltada. Oh, bonitinho esse escudo aqui da... globo.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response—
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, it's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job.
This time? No more. Not after you hurt my family.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got serious.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just—
But—
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank, and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for
Tem uma carinha de
you?
filha da puta, o contador. Eu vou ser sincero, ele é um que tem carinha de arrombado.
Business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position,
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only— If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, it will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we—
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you—
I can't. I won't do it. She saved— How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A gun—
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now—
I think it's time we—
Huh? Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the
Wait, the controller. Without that—
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshi. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier.
You were playing me for a
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlands to my knee. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface.
Quando a gente chegou na Montanha Sagrada, tava tudo escuro, né? A gente acendeu dispositivo e revelou toda a cidade.
That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is...
I will cooperate. Let the traveler, Paimon, and Dwat...
You never know! These are
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragon.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you...
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible. Every system we act is set.
Could it...
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time?
Fuderam. Vamos ver o que tem no mapa. Vai ser aquela cena toque o gol do trailer.
That was a long way down. Traveler and Emma, are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Brabo. Eu tô marcando um negocinho aqui, rapidinho. Vou deixar aqui caso desses... Ai, perdão. Eu achei que morreu. Não tem alguma coisa, mas RPG.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but... Oh, and we're back to beep beep again?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back.
Don't worry about me. I'll just...
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them. Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human.
And Effa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet.
Eu sei que eu sou a escolhida dos dragões.
I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is...
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the... What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as finally your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the... Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew? Very well. If the short form you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust.
Then I am the...
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely.
So, she's gone?
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is what...
So, that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Innefa survived? How does that work?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse, but Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by... But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need. Waiting for the day...
Wow! That's a long time! How...
For the last 2,000 years.
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privilege, but all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can... And once you are whole again, I can repair... If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the...
Whew, that was a lot to take in. So, basically... There was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into... Then, Badbot cursed Goodbot, so whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Innefa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all my erratic...
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe that...
olhar as constelações dela.
Defensive mode engaged.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! Let's light it up! Let's fly!
Não 45 minutos. Queria ver os status dela. Tem que me lembrar do Nod-krai 3. Parkour com o meu amigo ficou travado. Mas lá a câmera é uma bosta também, não tem detalhe, né?
Administrator 2. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed.
Accelerating.
Order.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th? It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more.
Here I am, so close to my destination. Yet, I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again?
Promise me. Remember, you...
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, if that is the case...
Vambora.
Don't worry,
Olha o grito
Ineffa.
louco lá atrás, olha o grito louco.
You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part. And yet... whenever I'm about to recover and...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign.
Do you think Ineffa's okay? Why isn't she...
Here we are, comrades. The core...
It's the Matui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the...
Oh, foi, Fia?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Toma, segurou no vento. Vai, pai, irmão, vira Deus desconhecido. Ah, Deus desconhecido não, as mudei.
Whose voice is that? The 8th...
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And the priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. There is no dragon mother here, and there never was. Only one, for I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel.
Princess, it was you talking to us this whole time. You who lured
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises... No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are the...
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities,
Mas acha que vai estar entre os deus mais pica.
I must... Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunction?
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the
Malfunction? Human? You can...
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, especially since you tried to con us first, you tried to have the...
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground... It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to...
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return them.
But all is not lost. Lianka made a... Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my... Wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be...
Seconds? Is...
Vai, né? Vai, né?
What? My core!
Mas é a senha. Se for morrer, conta a senha primeiro. E a senha do bagulho.
Ineffa! Hey, Ineffa! Wake up! She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many... As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a... So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Rule, show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient... No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said, but if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a...
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! Ah, so be it! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall...
Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? It's so...
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of...
I must return.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent... We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rebel...
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nod-krai.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunters! Look out!
Cada prelúdio, de novo, qual vai ser o final?
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
It's Inefa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, you can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
That was along with the three gods who abandoned us. It can't.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given. Follow the path of your choosing till you discover where you belong.
It cannot be.
Farewell. Last. Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I calculating...
30 minutes?
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earth...
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in.
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once...
Eu não entendo essa parte da visão. Não tô entendendo. Eu vou comer um negócio ali rapidinho. Não esquecer. Deixa eu salvar aqui. Deixa eu voltar em diálogo.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Voltei, quase joguei meu fone longe. Ai.
Be patient, okay? I'm working.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk and...
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! Look! You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Anefa, it's good to have you back.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Anefa...
Sovereign rulers. Mirror of the dawning morn.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan. then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nod-krai? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
É quase 3 luas, né? Tem a visão representando uma, a outra representando ali atrás do molde da visão e a luazinha ali embaixo.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the process.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then reborn in that land. And it was the people of this nation. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that!
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data, sir. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild.
I'm so sorry that the Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you?
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. We welcome everyone, from old...
Go and find where you belong.
I think...
Aí o código. Eu quero saber o que tá escrito na carta. Será que é do Varka?
Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Adieta...
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would...
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one...
Who is this person?
The sender said,
surprises are best saved to the end.
É o Varka. Porra, Varka.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you.
Hey.
Eugene's always singing your praises.
Cavaleiro honorável Pãozinho. Olá, eu sou o Varka, motor familiar, sou o grande mestre dos Cavaleiros de Fazendo. Ouvi falar muito sobre você. Admiro te elogiando. Por tudo de bom que você fez por Mons. Agradeço no fundo do coração. É realmente uma pena estar fora nesse ano e ainda não ter tido a sorte de cruzar o seu caminho. Mas parece que essa sorte está prestes a sorrir para mim. Talvez você já tenha ouvido que finalmente nos estabelecemos em Nod-krai. Bem, meio que estabelecido. As facções por aqui são um verdadeiro emaranhado. Mais difícil de lidar do que eu vivo. Mas nenhuma dificuldade jamais desejo ouvir por nós. Conheci alguns companheiros confiáveis e pretendo apresentá-los a vocês. Um deles é uma mensageira que está bem na sua frente. Tenho certeza que vocês vão chegar bem rapidinho. Quanto aos inimigos, são coisas da parte. Temos a Ordem do Abismo, criado por um clássico toque de trapaços da patrulha, e as lealdades aqui podem virar do ficar de olhos. Com a sua experiência, tenho certeza que sabe bem do que está falando. Enfim. Agora eu consigo ver no fundo da minha caneca de hidromel. Acho que isso aqui está tão chato de ler quanto está sendo escrever. Vamos conversar mais sobre uma taça de vinho algum dia. Nos vemos em Nod-krai, Varka. PS. Se tivermos vindo pra cá, é bom apertar bem as mãos. Esse lugar é um mundo completamente diferente de mundo. PPS. Esqueci a coisa mais importante. Quando chegar em Nod-krai, venha me procurar no meu chefe. É uma taverna. Afinal, é justo que o grande mestre cuide da sua cavaleira honorável.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write.
Tá bom, Nada para casa. É, a gente já ia pra Nod-krai, mas o Arca convidou a gente, né? Componente mecânico floral que diagrama passo a passo como fabricar componente mecânico floral. Eu construí isso aqui pra você.
I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-krai together. Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing, but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to impress. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised. I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-krai together. The Eighth Lord, she never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue, just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained a. I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-krai together. You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Nod-krai. Mir of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the three gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nod-krai, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all memory damage. Detect hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. But I will never, again, forget the people. I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes,
Curti. Foi legal, ali no começo, eu acho que enrolou um pouquinho, poderia ter sido um pouco mais breve, mas foi rápido até a quest. Eu gostaria que tivesse mais coisas, sinceramente eu queria que tivesse mais sobre Nod-krai, mas acho que o meu vai responder, meu gosta de responder. Apesar de Nod-krai ser a nação da revelação, né, mas só vai revelar em Nod-krai, né. Tá feito, pegando as recompensas. Não vou pegar aí nessa. Vamos ver por cozinha aí, se eu precisar usar. Agora tem exploração do mapa novo, tem Marés de Vale pra ver, tem bastante coisa interessante. Tem um evento pra fazer que eu não vou fazer em live, vou fazer fora. Tô ansioso, os eventos de verão é legal. E esse aqui vai ficar fixo, né? Dá um bene que esse espadão tá muito bom, cara. Pelo que eu entendi, tá bom. É espadão de proficiência, não sei quanto é. Mas florescimento, desencarregar eletricamente carregado, carga lunar ou florescimento, regenera 12 de energia mental e aumenta a potência em 60. Esse efeito vem uma vez a cada 15 segundos. No refino 5, acho que vai dar 120 de proficiência. É bom? Deixa eu ver aqui dentro, dá pra usar. O Varka não vai ser, que ele é mesmo, né? Dá pra usar na Beidou, dá pra usar... Deixa eu ver quem mais tem espadão que usa essas reações. Não tem espadão Aids no jogo, né? Eno, né? Eu já vi lá. Eno vai ser espadão, né? Talvez seja bom nela aqui. Fazer carga lunar, coloquei reação com Hydra. E aqui a skin vendo bem, tá bonitinho. Deixa pra depois. Curti a quest aí. Deixa eu ver quanto tempo demora. Uns 12 horas e meia. É o tempo padrão da quest aí, por aí. 12 horas e meia. Maneiro. Agora é aguardar Nod-krai. Como fica no norte, tá aqui pra cima, essa parte aqui. Pegando aqui perto de Fontaine, no deserto de Sumério, um pouquinho de mapa. Tem um mapa novo pra explorar. Mas é isso. Agora é aguardar. Eu dei 3 tiros. Eu dei 3 tiros na... Eu gostei da Inef, mas se tiver eu acho que seria mais útil. Eu dei 3 tiros só pra ficar no pit 10 aí. Eu guardei porque eu quero o Fleece. Aquele da lanterninha, um portador da luz. Né? Portador da lâmpada. Vou juntar tiro agora pra ele. Mas é isso, rapaziada. A quest tá feita. Curti. Agora eu vou ficar no aguardo para Nod-krai. Eu acho que eu vou fazer as quests aqui também em live. Mas é isso. Valeu aí. Até a próxima.